Hello, my sweet Virgos. Excuse me. This is your reading for July 31st or whenever you see this reading. So we're going to call him St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself with a sign of Virgo. It's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or anywhere in your chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Flip or switch the roles as they apply to you. I'm going to start with my deck and just get overall energy for Virgo. Overall energy for Virgo. One more. I love it. So you have divine protection. St. Michael is here protecting you. Some of you could be planning a trip. You could also be relocating. Your ancestors are also here. I need to get helping you. I need to get one more for Virgo. Ooh. You've been dealing with a player. A player has been in your energy, especially now because this player is going through a tower moment. So there's a lot of projections during this Mercury retrograde. You're an earth angel. This player has got themselves bound to a karmic dynamic, going through a tower and projecting on an earth angel. So let's start with this deck. Overall energy for my beautiful Virgos. Overall energy for Virgos. All right, Virgos. Overall energy. Wow. You have the spiritual realm, God, the angels, the saints, your guide, St. Michael, all stepping in to deal with this person in devil energy, this player that's in devil energy. This was a soulmate to you. But this person, due to their free will choices, became your karmic lesson. And you will have victory and success. You can expect things to start to shift in the month of August. And I've been getting this for not only my collective reading, but for you guys. August is a very significant month. So let's see, Virgo. For the sign of Virgo, truth and only truth. For the sign of Virgo. The sign of Virgo. Overall energy, or current energy, sorry. Current energy. Current energy for Virgo. Gosh, watching. This came out in my collective reading that's going to come out tomorrow as well. What is the obstacle? This came out recently, I think these same two cards. What is the advice for Virgo? Advice and outcome. You've gone through a transformation. You have healed. You have grown. You have evolved. And you're in this relaxed state because you're building a new life. That's what you're focused on. Current energy, somebody is watching. It's this player energy that's going through the tower. They're watching. The obstacle is they're deep in thought. They can't escape their thoughts. They can't escape the memories of who they are, of what they've done, of what they've lost. The advice with why. Clarity's coming in. That's what I'm getting. Clarity is coming in, whether this clarity for you, clarity for this person, clarity for the world. The outcome is you will have an abundant life, a happy life, 10 of cups, emotional fulfillment, Virgo. So let's clarify these cards for you. For my sweet Virgos, please clarify observer. Please clarify observer. Yeah. See, this person is watching you, Virgo. They're watching you plant new seeds. They're watching you reap your harvest. They're watching you in the high priestess energy. This is someone that has ridiculed, mocked, berated, tried to say you were fake, you were phony, tried to tell you you were crazy for your spiritual beliefs, for your spiritual gifts. This person can't help but recognize you are gifted. They can see the fruits of your labor. Wow. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. Because now they're trapped in their mind. All right. The obstacle is they can't escape their own thoughts. Thinker. Obstacle. Thinker. Yeah. This person is so stressed out. I mean, they are overwhelmed. They could feel sick to their stomach. They could be unwell. Four of Swords, because of the truth. Because of the truth. You see, the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords is the Five of Swords. This person's been battling you. And now God is giving them the truth about who you are. Who's your daddy? Who protects you? This person is sick. They feel wrecked. They're in a nightmare. The advice is why. I feel this is truth and clarity. Tell me about why. Yeah. They know exactly why their life is a mess. They know why everything's falling apart because God's given them the truth. This person made a decision to go toward a Jezebel, a third party, and everything's falling apart with a tower, and they know why. They know why. Yeah. They are going broke, going through abandonment, rejection, because with the Five of Swords, which I got over here, they were battling you. They were attacking you, defaming you, cyberbullying you, and you were protected. They know why they're going through this experience now. And you are coming out as the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Someone that is building something on your own that will prosper. This person cannot take credit, nor can they destroy it. The outcome is milk and honey. Milk and honey. Yeah, the transformation that's occurring, you're being blessed. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, there is a whole group of people that this person worked with to try to come against you, and they're all falling apart. And St. Michael is protecting you. I love it. Let's look at transformation, regeneration. You are receiving a new offer, making a new investment, and justice is playing out. The scales of justice are being balanced. Things are being made right for you, Virgo, the star. Part of your justice is the Ten of Cups. Happy home, happy life, emotional fulfillment. All right, let's do another round, Virgo. With Observer, this person is watching you reap your harvest, watching you and your High Priestess energy, gifted, beautiful, handsome, tapped in, carrying the light. Tapped in for sure. Okay, Observer. Observer. Yeah, they're watching you be blessed. Six of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Swords, they know that you're not interested because you know the truth of what they weren't accountable for, and they know the cycle is closed. They know. They are receiving the clarity that they need from the divine about how their actions have consequences, and how when you operate in light, you're blessed, and when you operate in darkness, everything falls apart. This person is stressed out, overthinking, deep in thought. They can't escape their own thoughts. They're sick. They're being face to face with the truth. God is making sure they can't look away from this truth. Thinker. Yeah, regret. Haunted by the memories, filled with regret. Thinker. Because you're the Phoenix rising. Had you not rose above all this person did to you, they wouldn't be in this energy right now, would they? They'd still be celebrating their dark, nefarious acts on how they got away with it. God had other plans. With why, they know why everything's falling apart in their life. They made a choice to go toward a Jezebel energy, and everything's falling apart. Why? Why? Because they abandoned their soulmate. They threw their soulmate out like trash. They were a deceiver. They were a liar. They were sneaky. And you are the high priestess, hermit energy. You knew the truth. They couldn't get away with it. You're too tapped in. You're too connected with God, and God gave you the truth about all that they were doing. Milk and honey, you will have a happy life. Emotional fulfillment. Transformation is occurring. Part of this transformation is your blessings are coming in. And whatever group, whether it's a family or friends, that this player and the third party worked with to come against you are all falling apart. And St. Michael is protecting you. Milk and honey. Yep. That wheel is turning in your favor. This is good luck, fame, fortune. New doors are opening with the Fool. 3 of Wands, you're moving on, manifesting your best life. With regeneration, transformation is occurring. You're making a new investment. The scales of justice are being balanced out for you. For the star, the healer, the one that carries the light, you will have everlasting joy and happiness, emotional fulfillment, regeneration. Regeneration. Yeah. Somebody's really in mental anguish because they can see you are a healer. You do carry the light. You are spiritually gifted. They're in mental anguish because you hold a gift and a blessing. They can see the results of the gift and the blessing that you hold within your spirit because it is manifesting in your 3D reality. So they can't deny it any longer. You will have the 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, this greedy person you were dealing with that chose a Jezebel for money, it looks that way. Over someone that carried the light, their finances are drying up and they're facing endings. This person, they operated from ego and now you're being elevated, Virgo, and they're being forced to watch. This is the person, King of Pentacles, that should have been a match to you, that fell from grace. They're watching you have new investments, new opportunities, your wishes and dreams coming true, and you moving on to peace. I love it. Let's get some from the Answer Oracle. I love you, Virgos. You're so strong. You're so fierce. Virgo is not someone that you want to be your enemy. Not that we seek vengeance, but we have powerful energy because we hold a vibration of love. Not only that, Virgos are very spiritually gifted. So you can't pull one over on a Virgo because God is going to let Virgo know exactly what's going on. So you don't have to worry, Virgo. You're doing everything right. All right, for Virgo. For my sweet Virgos. For my sweet Virgos. Yeah, by you choosing a new path, by following your destiny, you've become a threat to this player energy and the Jezebel. You've become a threat to them. Why is Virgo a threat to this karmic couple? Delivery. I feel that because of what you are receiving, what is coming into your reality, their anniversary, birthday, holiday, important day is coming up. Well, some Virgos at the end of August, others were in September. So there could be something that's shifting around your birthday, Virgo. You are focused on making better choices. You're focused on being healthier, being more connected with the divine, resting more, meditating, and glory favors you because you're brave, Virgo. You're following your passion. You're staying focused. You've given up on lower vibrational energies. You're not trying to save them anymore. You definitely learned that through your awakening. Some people you can't save. This is someone that took a gamble. You were committed to this person. They took a gamble, put you in a third-party situation. They deceived you in some way. And you just healed from this experience, and you're moving on, and you're co-creating with God. And you're putting yourself out there, attracting new love, Virgo. For those of you looking for love, it's here. And this person feels empty. They feel like an empty vessel. Nothing makes them happy. You have prosperity headed your way, Virgo. Abundance, wealth, good luck, and blessings. This is a part of your destined path. It cannot be taken from you. It can't be stolen. You've grown. You've gone through the pain of the past. You used it as a catalyst for your growth, and you're following with faith. Healing. Yeah. I feel that you have been healing, or you have healed from this experience, and you're helping others to heal in some way. Yeah. I wish I would have spoke it. This person, when letter came out, this person wants to communicate with you. And I was hearing they're going to come in and ask for your advice. This is how they're going to try to get in your energy. And before the next card came out, I saw the word manipulate, and I heard manipulate in my mind. They want to manipulate. They don't really need your guidance. Even if they did need it, they wouldn't take it. They wouldn't take your guidance. It's a game. Yeah. Gossip, rumor, speculation, and slander. This person's done nothing but gossip. And they did this to deflect, to hide their cheating and misleading behavior. They were gossiping about you to take the focus off themselves. Yeah, you're in the spotlight. And even if you're not, you carry the light of God. You have a beautiful light. You have healing energy. And this person feels cursed. Why do they feel cursed? Why do they feel cursed? They feel cursed because of your courage. This person was a runner, and you are not chasing them. You've cleansed them instead. This is why they feel cursed. They no longer have a hold over you. They no longer have control over you, Virgo, because now you co-create with God. You help others. You're not focused on seeking validation from this person anymore. They are no one that you would want validation from, because they are dark and low vibrational. They are not a man or woman of integrity. So why would you care what they thought of you? You don't. Yeah. You're meant to teach, accompany, assist, and support others. And you are in perfect alignment for this collaboration to help others. And you will see your seeds grow. This past person failed the test. God blessed them. God gave them you in a marriage or a long-term commitment. And it was an epic fail. They failed so miserably. This is a test they will never forget for the rest of their days. They will remember. They'll remember what they lost. Let's see. I'm just going to get a couple from what lies beneath. What do we need to know for Virgo in regards to this karmic dynamic that is coming out? We are still in Mercury retrograde until August 11th, and then there is a shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. So obviously it's going to hit harder for these karmic energies during retrograde. What's going on? You're dealing with somebody very toxic. Addictions, codependency, hypersexual, sexual issues. I don't believe in sex addictions. What I believe is dark attachments. That's what I believe in. So, something's about to explode because there's some sort of announcement, expression, or revealing exposure. The truth is coming to light. Someone has evidence. This person's under investigation, Virgo. They're under investigation. And it has to do with the home wrecker they joined forces with, that Jezebel energy. Tell me about the investigation. It's bringing in a lot of drama, this investigation, this exposure. This person is envious, sexual protection. This could be something around sex. You have emotional intelligence. You're well aware who this person is, how they operate, and how they live their life. This person's stubborn. This player doesn't want to take advice from anyone. They don't want to be wrong about anything. They make bad choices, and then they don't want to hear anyone's advice if they go against what they believe to be right for them. This feels like a narcissist to me. They need anger management. They throw fits like a child when people don't go in agreement with them. They're getting played. They're getting manipulated by the homewrecker, by the Jezebel. It comes out so much. Sex shop, again, they could have committed some sort of crime around sex. I'm not sure what this is. Knowing they effed up. You already know the tea. You're a high priestess. Of course you know the tea. Yeah, see, they were keeping a promise to the third party, and now it's going to end in legal issues because the police are here. Why is it going to end in legal issues? It has something to do with a private relationship, a secret relationship. This person may need to get tested. They want to come in with a fake apology. They should have used caution, and they didn't. You don't care about this person's fake apology. You're looking for real love. You're not looking for imitation, a gaslighter, a love bomber, a player. You're not interested. Yeah, they've been trying to burn evidence, trying to keep a secret, you a secret. So they could be watching you from fake accounts and hiding it from the third party. They're surrounded by drama, and someone's getting kicked to the curb. Yeah, they could have been hooking up with people at work. They could have been getting paid for hookups while they were working. This could be the source of the drama. You're focused on a new beginning, and it's game over for this person, this karmic couple. It's game over. They want to run away. They've been putting on a show. There's betrayal, backstabbing, deceit. This person's now feeling really insecure because you didn't back down. You continued to fight for what was right for you, like I said earlier in the reading. So that's crazy. All right, my sweet Virgos, remember you rock. You're amazing in every way. Keep going. Keep focusing on your healing and creatively expressing yourself. Don't worry about karmic energies. They can watch, they can project, they can do whatever they want. This is a spiritual battle of light and dark, good and evil. It's not your battle, Virgo. So don't worry. Just keep going. All right, Virgos. I love you guys so much. I'm scheduling for week after next if you're interested. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye, Virgo.